Hi Cancer, welcome to your February Love Tarot reading. So Cancer, we are just going to be looking into whatever you need to know at this time, either regarding your love life or your love situation, just taking it as it comes. So please do keep that in mind. We have the Journey of Love Oracle here, so I'm going to get you some opening messages with this deck. Then we're going to jump into your reading. But welcome in Cancer, welcome in. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe and healthy at this time. If you are new or returning, welcome in and thank you. My name is Mary and this is Sunlight Inside Tarot, and this is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, heavy placements, cross watchers, male or female, general collective reading. And keep in mind Cancer, all readings should be considered timeless. This is just when the messages come out. So let's see what's going on for you. All right, we have the breaking, and we have 65, which is 11. And ones are about new beginnings. We have drop into your heart. We have 68, which is 14, which is 5. Fives are about change. Coming together, we have 66. You wouldn't reduce that. Sixes are very healing, balanced energy. 3, 2, 1, 10. And that would be a 1, and ones are about new beginnings. So 3, 2, 1. I always get this energy with 3 going to 1. Is like you, them, and the time and the space between you coming together as one. You know, heart, mind, well, mind, body, soul coming together as one. Now it looks like something is about to break open here. Someone's dropping into their heart, a coming together. We definitely see it here, Cancer. You know, so it could be distance, something at play with distance keeping you apart, and that could be coming to an end. Things finally breaking down and closing so that the two of you can come together, right? Dropping into the heart to become one. Obviously, the coming together as well. So let's see what's going on here for you, Cancer. All right, we're just going to jump to the tarot and see what the tarot has to say. We got the Jonathan D. Easy Tarot to do your reading, and we have the Romance Angels to close it out. All right. Cancer. So let's see, what does all this mean for Cancer? What do we need to know? What do we need to know for Cancer, please? What does all this mean? The Knight of Wands. The Knight of Cups. Wow. Action, action, action. Knight of Pentacles. Are you kidding me right now? I don't know if I've ever had a reading where Knights came out like that. Only one missing is the Knight of Swords. Let's see. The Three of Swords. And the Five of Cups reverse. I'm feeling like this has been a very disappointing situation. This has been a long time coming with the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, we have like two opposing directions like this. They're not all going in the same direction. And I believe in this deck, all the knights are facing this way. This is the only knight facing that way. So I believe the Knight of Swords moves in that direction as well. But there's something here with the sadness, loss, and regrets, or something happening here over. Yeah, it's been very disappointing and a long time coming. But now we can fire, you know, we can passionately move love forward. So we're just going to keep digging deeper here, seeing what is the disappointing situation that's finally coming to a close. That's been a long time coming. Whatever that, you know, it could be anything for anybody. But let's see, we have, I'm going to mention the signs as I see them with Cancer. So it could be signs of chart people dealing with. If some signs don't resonate, it's totally fine. You can disregard them. Doesn't mean it's not your reading. But we have Sag, Scorpio, Taurus. Justice reverse. So something felt unfair, unbalanced. Maybe there's been a long time for justice to be played out. Maybe something in the justice system for some. Maybe even a long, drawn-out divorce for somebody. Something drawn out, could be legalities of some sort, right? Or just feeling like a very unfair situation while something plays out. So let's see what's happening here. For Cancer, what does all this mean? What is the What is the situation that has been a long time coming here? That has been very disappointing, but this, I feel, coming to a close now. The Five of Cups in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's see. All right, so we got the Queen of Cups reverse. That's my Cancer card, or maybe another Cancer, right? Not being able to be in a love relationship with this person, or talk about our feelings, or confess love. Yeah, definitely the Page of Wands reverse. No communication. Tower reverse, been a long, slow change. We have the Nine of Pentacles reverse. So it could be that somebody here wasn't single, but now dating is on the table. I'm feeling like for some, you made a connection with somebody that may have been going through maybe divorce or split up or something at the time. You connected, and what you thought was going to be, what the both of you thought was going to be an easy ending to something, turned out to be a very difficult, long, drawn out battle that, you know, was unexpected, right? Because the Tower is change, but it's slower. It's a slow change. Definitely could be right now, though. Definitely could have decided to kind of keep, you know, apart from each other, feeling like, okay, it's going to be quick and then we can be together, and then nothing went as planned, right? That's what I'm feeling here. So Cancer, Sag, Aries. Let's see what's on the bottom. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, that could be another situation, right? All right. What else do we need to know here for Cancer? What else do we need to know, Cancer, with this whole thing? What's coming in with the Tower? Still a change. Could be right now, it's just a little bit of a slower energy. Four of Pentacles reverse. So no more holding back. Nothing's holding this back now. It's been a very unhappy time with the Sun reverse, right? Not really knowing what's going on. But someone's ready to take the lead now with the King of Wands. King of Wands, go-getter energy, fiery, passionate. Eight of Cups reverse. For me, that's the return of somebody that's been at a distance. And now it's alignment time. It's divine alignment. Things meant to be. Healing required a lot of patience, balance, alignment of soulmates. Finally can be together. All right, so we have Sag, Leo, two cards of Leo. Page of Swords reverse. Probably have not communicated with this person quite some time. You probably cut all ties in social media, everything, communication, figuring, okay, this is going to be quick, and it hasn't been, right? So, I mean, somehow you know this, so whether you still have a little bit of communication or you know through maybe friends or something like that. But let's see what else we need to know for Cancer. What's coming in with this King of Wands? That's definitely someone taking the lead, coming in. It's not afraid anymore. Nothing holding this back. Nine of Cups reverse. They definitely have been unhappy and unfulfilled. Death. There's finally an ending now, though. And they're coming in to shed light on that ending that's finally happened. Now there can be transformation with the Death card. Communication, Cupid's arrows happening fast. Exciting new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Or the exciting beginning can finally happen. Ace of Swords reverse. Yeah, there definitely has not been communication. Right? And definitely not a lot of enlightenment. But that's definitely coming in now. 8 and the Ace, that would be the 9. You know, there's been a lot of struggles here. Someone's gone through. But that's ending and a new beginning is here. So let's see. Especially with the Death card. So we have Scorpio. 6 of Cups. Yeah, there's a return. Finally being able to return to you, right? Coming in maybe from a distance. Success, victory, balance. Happening fast. Again with that Justice reverse. So Cancer. All right, let's see. We're going to pull one more card, one more row to see what else you need to know. And then we have the Romance Angels. We'll pull some of those to close it out. But if it does resonate or you're enjoying this, please do like, comment, all the good things. Be greatly All right, Cancer, what else do we need to know? Oh my gosh, that just went flying. Let me go get that. I think it's the Emperor. He's flying and he's going to come flying to you. Wow, he just went flying across the room. Yep, Emperor. So here's that Emperor. They may be literally flying back to you. But here's that Emperor. All right, taking control, coming in, taking the lead. All right, let's see. Hierophant. I believe this is someone who, again, was probably in another situation, but also finally, okay, we got to do things the right way. Morals, traditions, values, standards, but leveling up big time, you know. Nine of Swords, been a very stressful situation, right? Both ends. There's been a lot of lack, disappointment. But now is the time for building and rebuilding, probably together, right? That would be the Eight of Pentacles, which is putting in the work, building things. Now this can definitely work, right? So we have Aries, Taurus, Two of Pentacles. Things seem up in the air, all over the place, a lot going on. Queen of Wands, which is a match of the King. Two fiery, passionate, connected people. Chemistry. Now the pathway is opening. The crossroads is here for the new path. Four of Cups. So there's been a lot of discontentment around this whole thing. Not sure what's going to happen because of a very unfair, drawn out situation. Yeah, definitely felt that. But again, there's a return. Six of Cups. Definitely, yeah, Chariot too. Chariot's Cancer, by the way. The World, endings and new beginnings, maybe coming from a distance. Ten of Cups reversed, definitely not happy without you. Five of Swords, a lot was sabotaging this, right? Feeling defeated. But now Queen of Swords, King, Queen, it don't matter. Divorced, single, maybe even widowed. Legalities, but communication coming in, truth and clarity in the new beginning, manifesting. This finally manifesting, right? Been a very challenging block time with the Seven of Wands. There definitely was a lot of love that couldn't be shared with the King of Cups here. We have Aries, Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio with the World showing up here. All right, so let's get you some romance angels, Cancer, and see what else you need to know. See what else you need to know. All right, Cancer. Also, everything you need to know is down below in the description box, so you can check that out if you like. All the links, all the info, it's all there. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Yeah, I believe this is also doing things the right way. Having that respect and self-respect to say, okay, we have to do things the right way, right? New love. A new person has started romantic feelings. So it could be a newer person, but it finally for this love to happen, it gives that feeling of new love, right? Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction and chemistry to keep this relationship going. I'm just feeling that feeling of it had to be unrequited, right? We had to love ourselves and love the situation first and foremost to do the right thing. But now it's happening, coming in, and the feelings of it being a new love because we can finally form the connection, the love, the relationship, right? 3 to 1. That space coming, the separation into one, the coming together. I mean, the breaking point of this finally breaking down and walls being broken, coming to a close. We can drop into our heart zone and be together, basically, right? What else? Okay. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectation. There could be some differences, you know, maybe a little different from each other, but I don't think that's going to hold anything back. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. You can finally get away and be together, right? Finally. All right, Cancer, that's what I have for you. That's what I have for you. So I do hope it helped, it resonated. Again, everything you need to know is down below. I am wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time. Also, I'm feeling with the retreat, because someone, like I said, was in the other situation, had to retreat and do the right thing, but also coming together, you may get away together, right? Finally can start this connection, right? But anyway, wishing you the best, and I shall see you next time.